But how's it, this Honey Flips, is your boy Break here, and today it's Wednesday. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday. To y'all it is, but to me it's Monday. I so happily had to record on a Monday because on my normal recording Tuesdays, I have something to do. So yeah, you got Monday me for now. But like I said, it is Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a great, fabulous, beautiful Wednesday. And for my people that just experienced the past Monday, let me know down in the comments, what did you do for your Monday, aka Martin Luther King Day? But if you so happen to not do anything on that Monday, hey, listen up. Okay, you lazy troglodytes, since you guys chose not to do anything with your beautiful Monday, listen. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to get you some hand sanitizer. Okay, for me, I had to get this small bottle. This is my book bag bottle, and I have another one in there, just so you never want to run out of hand sanitizer. So you're gonna need hand sanitizer for your desk, your bags, females for your purses, whatever you carry around. You're always gonna need some hand sanitizer because you never know. You might touch some surfaces. You know, we're always touching doors. And when you go to Walmart, you're touching carts, knowing they're not sanitized, and then you know people they doing all that coughing over their hands, not washing their hands. You know, sometimes people it really disgusts me. In the late year of 2026, people still don't wash their hands after using the bathroom, and I feel like that is the most terrifying. That nigga said Bobby Shmurda twerker. That wasn't even funny. I ain't even gonna hold you. Why me do my thing? You feel? No, but for real though. Look, I know I said I wasn't gonna wear the Dewey Louie in this episode, but look, my head was itching than a raccoon's ass on a Friday evening. I had to do something about it. Chipped hard as hell. Bro, they need to put me on the do-rag commercials. How'd you be like that? No, for real though. But today, ladies and gentlemen, alright. Listen. We're a little halfway over January, okay? It's honestly kind of crazy. Once you get past January, everything is like, because in the beginning, it starts slow. And then once January ends, it's just go. But for me personally, I'm not sure which one of my videos I said it in. On my end, not on my end, but things on other people's ends are weird. This year has been odd. It has been oddly odd, and if you were there, you just had to be there. It is of course it is, but it's the 10-year anniversary of 2016, and that year was just phenomenal. So many cool things happened, whether it would have been online, Instagram, in the media, news outlets and stuff like that. 2016 was just a fun and exciting year, and for me it was my first year after high school, and life was just lifing. But in the year of 2026, bro, it's completely upside down. Not fully in that retrospect, but things that I am personally experiencing, it is weird. Very, very, very weird. I'm not going to go into full details, but things have just been looking weird, and me personally, I don't like when weird happens because, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know what you guys are like, but if you're an overthinker like myself, I'm thinking, okay, what? I'm not trying to speak it into existence, but like, what is next? Because it's like one thing here, then okay, I gotta process this, then another thing here, and I gotta process that. And look, only a computer can only process so many things until it starts shutting down. Imagine the human head. Okay, but on my end, like I said, it's weird. I want to know what the things are like on your end. Are you having a good mentally what's the word I'm looking for? A mentally stable 2026? Because me personally, I'll say at least a good 70% mental stability. You know, just working through a couple of things here and there, but overall, it's stable. I'll say that. But for you guys, I want to know, because, like I said, with certain bits and pieces here in my life, it just seems weird. But I also want to know, are things kind of weird for y'all since 2026 has started? Because, like I said, weird. It's very weird. And I also want to know, what are your predictions for the rest of 2026? Because, like I said, going back to 2016, it was vibrant. The games we had, the music we had, everything just meshed so well. So I want to know, what are your predictions for food in 2026, media. I ain't gonna get into that part that I want to. Music, games, life. What do you guys hope for this year? Because, like I said, I want a repeat of 2016, because back then I was a kid. Now I'm an adult. I want to experience the good, fun parts of adulting when it comes to 2026. I partially enjoyed it when I was a youngin'. I want to experience that as a older youngin'. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And that will be all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen here. If you enjoyed any part of it, or you stayed this long, hey, please don't forget to leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that fancy stuff that you love to put in your pasta. As always, honeydew stay fluid, and my name is Break. I almost sweet potato pie, and I'm gonna go get some, and make sure you guys get some too, and come back to this channel, because that is when we will see you in the next one. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. The way say optic update. No.